Hey lovies, if you guys are Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this is going to be your reading, just to see what do you need to hear right now, just a general overview for you guys. So I have basically like the general stuff here, the general theme. Sorry if you can hear my dogs eating, they're crunching away over there. I have like your love life and your career here. So we're just gonna jump in and see basically like what is going on. So I feel as though you could be coming out of like a rough time. We have the Six of Swords as the first card here. Six of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Sun. We have the Sun twice. I have to say, I feel like your career might be like really heating up, or there might be some sort of breakthrough there, because like I feel like that's where the Sun energy, because it's like obviously echoed here in this career part of the reading. So this is your love life, and it's interesting because there's a lot of pentacles. So I guess we'll get to that. Like, I guess let's just stay here for a minute. Freedom, there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. I thought it was really interesting too that the pathway card came out, passage. And like, even that's like passage. I feel as though you could have been in a very frustrating situation. With this card, I'm almost getting like, you see how like there is this little opening here? Like maybe if you were like farther down the wall, it's like you were basically like beating your head against a brick wall, like trying to like get through the wall, trying to like figure out a way to climb over it, to burrow under it. Whereas like if you just would have walked like 10 paces to the left, you would have been like, oh, there's an opening. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just kind of realizing like, oh, like there's an easier way to go about this, or like just having some sort of breakthrough. I would say mentally, or maybe that's like what this is signifying, that you stop trying to figure everything out mentally and you're just kind of like letting yourself be inspired. And let me just get a tissue. I'm so sorry. I just have to take off my face wash while I'm sitting here. I would have obviously done that before the reading, but I forgot that I put it on my face. So anyway, yeah, so it's like you almost like gave up the fight of trying to figure everything out and just started like living, I would say, maybe even making plans, but it's like you just finally found the way through. Or if you haven't yet, like I feel like that's what's kind of coming up. There's a sense of freedom. I think it's a freedom because I think it's like a self-inflicted like prison almost that you were in, like a mental prison, because it says there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So I feel like you were kind of subconsciously like blocking yourself or keeping yourself stuck from like figuring out the answers, or just not being able to see like the way forward because you were just too worried about the future instead of just like living or something like that. Sorry. Okay, I'm done with this tissue thing. Okay, so another thing I'm getting to, yeah, it's like the same kind of message here, but it's like, whereas it's like we're waiting for our ships to come in, like we're like turned, like all you can see is the back of these people, and then here it's like front and center. We see this like naked child here, like woo, like open. It's almost like just turning around, like doing something so simple. It's like a perspective change. It's like a very, it's like an aha moment. It's really cool. Then we have this pillar with support. I feel like there's been this like battle in your, like between these two sides of like, should I do this or shouldn't I do this? Is this right for me or is it not right for me? Like instead of just like kind of going with like what makes you happy with the Sun, you know? It's like if you're excited about something and you're wanting to move forward with something, like that's pretty much all you need to know, and like you can at least try. It doesn't necessarily mean, oh, like you're going to be successful, but again, it's like a pathway that could lead you to where you are really meant to go. So there's a lot about movement here. We also have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. And even in the Sun, it's like he's on a horse. There's ships here. She's on a boat here. There's a lot about movement, pathway. The path is clear, and it's just like sort of like an opening up of, and you being able to kind of like get somewhere. That's really what I'm getting. There's maybe like a feeling of you being more energized with the Three of Wands and the Sun being here twice. There just seems to be a lot of happiness. Maybe there's going to be a lot more like socialization like moving over to your career here, because it's weird because we also have the Hermit, then we have these two cards like distinctly showing like happy times with friends and family, and then maybe like reflective time on your own. Now, as far as this could be like related to your career, like I was saying, like a lot of ideas. I feel like meditation will kind of like help you to, maybe you'll just be like in reflection mode and like ideas will just pop into your head. Maybe like you will collaborate with some people that you really like love spending time with, or maybe just like taking a step back and like really having fun will kind of help you to find that, just kind of like get in touch with the things that you do like to do, if that makes sense, and it'll be more easy to spot. I don't know if that made sense, but it'll just kind of like loosen you up. Like again, like I feel like you were in this like constrictive like mental energy. Now it's like you're loosening up, and it's just like things are flowing like inside too, and it's like ideas, everything. So motivation, energy to, like I was saying, to just like get shit done, like instead of just thinking about it. I feel like this is with, there's a lot of like fire and earth, and that's like, yeah, fire could be like that initial spark of motivation, but like earth is, but it has like staying power and like sustainability, in order to keep moving forward, in order to keep going with your ideas and not burn out. I feel as though you're just like, you're coming at this from a good place. And I just had done like the full moon, and now we have another 6 coming out. Oh, and here too, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. So there is like a big energy of like balance and harmony, like in like the mental body and in your physical. Now, like going over to your love life here, I have to say, like, I don't, if you're single, because we have the 9 of Pentacles, which could be a card of independence and singlehood or whatever. Well, first of all, I feel like you're in a very comfortable position financially. And if you're like, no, I'm not, like maybe you're just really comfortable with who you are at this point. You're, like I was saying, you're just, maybe this is something that's been on your mind and this chaotic energy, and you're kind of just like letting it be for now. It's like these two sides are like at war, and you're like telling them both to shut up and just being, and maybe focusing on your money, because this is all Pentacles, but in a way that's like helping you to feel more secure. Like say like, I'm trying to think of like a good example, but like if you're, maybe if you're having trouble in like the relationship area, like it could stem from insecurity. Like I feel like you're doing some detective work to see like, where is this insecurity like actually coming from? Like what things am I doing that is making me feel bad about myself, and like how can I fix them? This is a very like doing attitude, where we're gonna actually like fix things that are like causing like distress. And this looks like a very peaceful energy here. There's also a message here that I'm getting to like watch out for people that are going to try to maybe take advantage of you, because this looks like a little, she has like this basket of fruit. It's like you do want to like share your wealth, but it's like you do have to be, it almost looks like these two people are like demanding things of this woman here. So it's like you have to be discerning and being able to you know, keep things for yourself too. Like I just said that in my last reading, be good to yourself and be good to others, but like be good to yourself too. You're not just like a charity case, not charity case, but like a charity worker here. I mean, maybe you are, but that's not your job in life, is to just like give until you're depleted and have nothing left to like give to yourself. Like make sure to take that time. And that's like, I like how this is kind of like bookending the reading here. And again, these two pillars, it's like there is a need for that reflection. There's these 2 9s here. It's like there is a need for that reflection and meditation and spiritual, but then there is also a need to like enjoy like the physical things that life has to offer too, like the good things in life, and kind of like have that balance between those two. I guess that's what those 2 pillars are like here. I wasn't really sure until like I started doing this reading. But again, there's like this new start. I feel like there's just like this new energy of like this new era of like happiness coming for you guys. Like I feel like you really are moving in that direction, and it doesn't mean like, oh, you're gonna win the lotto tomorrow, maybe necessarily, but it's like you've been putting in the work, I feel, to balance things out, and it's like you are starting to see the results. And there is a lot to be said for like taking care of like dotting your I's and crossing your T's, and like this kind of energy that I was getting where you're trying to build up your own sense of like security and self-worth, because a lot of times that's where like relationship issues come from. We're feeling insecure about ourselves, and it's like I really do feel like you've pinpointed like the areas, the things in your life, the habits, the routines, because this is a lot of earth energy, so that's made me think of like that's where the issue has been for you guys. So it's like you're really trying to pinpoint it and fix it and just like kind of build up a sense of like security in yourself overall. And it really is, I feel like the first place you might see some growth and happiness and like turn of events is in your career, where you might get some returns back, some growth. And I just feel like you're just going to be at peace, though. I don't feel like you're going to be sitting here like this isn't the Nine of Swords. Like, oh, why? Like, this is like the Nine of Pentacles. Like, she's comfy. She's secure with herself. And there is like this like sense of freedom where like you can just relax now because like everything is taken care of, and you feel like you know, like you can just relax. So this is a really cool energy to be in. Like, good job, Aries. I feel like you've really made some progress here. Like, you've really expanded. There's a lot of growth, happy growth with like, there's all these sunflowers, obviously, because it's the sun card twice, but like this big lush tree here. There's like this grass. I was noticing how long the grass is. Oh, there's a dog going crazy upstairs. No, no, no. Sorry. But yeah, I really do feel like the main energy of this reading is you kind of like I was saying, taking 10 paces to the left and being like, oh, there was such an easier way. Like, if I would have just done this the whole time, like I could have like figured this out like a lot easier. So if you haven't had that aha moment yet, like maybe take some time to like, again, it's like get out of your head and into your body. Like, start doing things. Like, just imagine like your consciousness like sinking back into your body, and like you have to make it do things like yourself. Like, it's not just gonna happen on its own. Like, you have to do those things, and I feel like that is what you have been doing little by little, and you're starting to see results now. So Aries, this is amazing. If you are watching or hoping for your other signs, I'm just going to tell you, first of all, I'm moving, so things are kind of up in the air right now. Second of all, I think I'm just gonna like pace out my signs, like one reading a month, like Aries through whatever, like Pisces. Like, it's just gonna be all in the month, like because like I like to do moon readings, and I like to do pick a cards too. So I'm just gonna kind of like whatever you need to hear at the moment that I decide to post it leaves it open. I feel like it'll all work out that way, where like whenever like your sign comes out, probably you need to hear that message. So it's just going to kind of be a more like flowy kind of a thing whenever I feel called to do these readings, like within the month, though, just so you know what's going on. And yeah, like I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching this reading. And if you did like it and you wouldn't mind leaving me some love, it just helps my channel grow, and it really makes me so happy whenever I get like a new like or like a new subscriber, like a comment. Like it really like brightens my day. Like that. Like, this is me whenever I get like a new subscriber or something. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you, and anyone who already has like subscribed or like shown me some love. Like, thank you so much. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.